Hello and welcome to your astrological vibrations for Monday, March 7th, 2016 by Gaia Blooming. I am Mimi and our energy mantra for today is, today I am showing up as the universe. And we've got some interesting stuff going on. I want to start with all the planets we have in Pisces. We have the moon shifting into Pisces, taking us into the deepest depths of the dark of the moon before we reach our solar eclipse new moon tomorrow early evening. And so the moon in Pisces today, Mercury in Pisces, Neptune in Pisces, Ceres in Pisces, the sun in Pisces, the south node in Pisces, and Chiron in Pisces. So we're holding down big Pisces spirit energy. And I swear, I heard from so many people this morning about their dreams and these messages and crazy things happening in their dreams. So the universe is speaking. Show up and pay attention. And I have to mention too, because this message came through loud and clear, and I'm just going to dive right into it. All of this energy, as we build to this eclipse, is being counterbalanced by the gigantic energy of Jupiter. Only Jupiter in Virgo can handle 7 planets in Pisces. That energy is like rooting, balancing the energy, as well as the North Node in Jupiter. North Node is the path that we want to take. South Node is the path where we've been. North Node is the path we want to take. And a message it's very pointed, it's very direct, but I'm going to give it exactly as I heard it, came through with this. And this message was, if you're not paying attention to your body and what it's saying, then you're not paying attention. In this energy, I think it's going to be really easy to come up and out and like, whoa, it's like phenomenal, it's mystical, and that's great and that's beautiful, and I love being in that place. But that message was so specific and so loud and so like bam that I had to report that. I'm going to say it one more time just because I think it's so important. If you're not paying attention to your body and what it's saying, you're not paying attention. So tune in, get grounded, get present for the main event, for this big event. In today, as we're building to this, I always feel like it's always the building that's most powerful, and today is really going to be feeling it. Before the moon shifts into Pisces, the moon is going to finish up in Aquarius and connect to Venus, tying us into those worth lessons, tying us into the lessons of holding space for the vision of our vibrations, the physical manifestation of our vibrations. And I had some really interesting things come up around this. Funny enough, I will show you the book. Funny enough, I love this book. This book was one of the most life-changing books for me, called The Magdalene. And, as we're building in this dark of the moon, as we're building to the eclipse, there's a call to let go. And this letting go it's not about stuff. It's not about the physical. It's not about, that friendship's not working for me, I'm going to let that go. That I don't like these clothes, I'm going to let them go. Although that's all fine and good and wonderful and beautiful, this is a deeper soul process of release that's happening, that's coming up. And there's a passage in the Magdalene book where Jesus is actually challenged by Peter to be like, well, Mary Magdalene, she's been accused of having these demons. What about her demons? Release her demons. And like Jesus says in the book, her demons are not the ordinary demons. Her demons are these: fear to know the self, fear to love the self, fear to know others, fear to know the universe, fear to recognize the universe as yourself, lack of self-worth, lack of self-love. These are the energies that we're being called to release in this energy. And all this Pisces stuff, all this Pisces energy, this is all spirit infusing us. But we've got to be present in and of the body so that we can release these same things that they release in the book. I'm actually going to do a separate video with just that passage from the book because it's so powerful and I feel called to do it. So if you're resonating and you want to hear that, go check that out because I'll do that right after here. So we're letting go. We're deep in the letting go process, and it really comes from an internal physical place. Don't worry about the outer stuff. That stuff will fall away. What matters is this internal alchemical process that needs to shift, that has the ability to shift in this energy. This energy is really here to serve you. Although there may be some parts that feel a little tough, this is here to serve you and help you reach a deeper part of yourself. So, that being said, we have the moon in Pisces connecting to Mars at 0 degrees. And this is so interesting too, because I think this again is pointing to the inner alchemical process. Mars in Sagittarius is still at 0 degrees, so it's still not like ready to take action. It's not that fire energy that's ready to go, go, go. This is more of an internal transformational process. 0 degrees is a degree of transformation. So let that moon in Pisces, spirit energy, come in. Again, your purpose in this is to be present with yourself. We then have the moon in Pisces connecting to Mercury, giving us a mind shift, shifting in our thought vibration. This is happening at 4 degrees. So 4 degrees is that evolution, revolution degree. So this may be the most obvious thing that you feel shifting today is in the mind. So pay attention to just whatever's coming up for you to be released from your thoughts, from your heart, from your physical being that you've held on to that's no longer true for you as the universe. So, that being said, I'm going to show you the cards. I feel like I'm playing the piano. There's so much energy. The cards, source. This is you. This is your origin. This is your light. This is your being. Live it. Be it. And we're getting to it. We're rebirthing ourselves. The innocent child source energy. Universe energy. It's coming forward. We're moving away from cranky camel and fierce lion into these beautiful, angelic, authentic beings. We're leaving behind this old energy. Here's the energy, like there's this person, there's kind of a shadow of a person, and this new taking aim. I always love this card because to me it's like taking that aim into where you want to be. And then the universe is reminding us in this process, be playful. I posted a meme today, by Osho that says, you know, when you're laughing, you're not in the past, you're not in the future, you're in the present. So get playful, get present to be in this moment and to let the universe do its stuff. Because although you need to be present in this, you also need to be present enough to let the universe come in and through and do its work through you. I don't know where my Rumi book is right now, so I'm going to just give you one of my favorites. Out beyond the ideas of right doing and wrong doing, there is a field, and I will meet you there. That is it for today. Have a beautiful day. I'll be back with the Mary Magdalene thing if you want to hear that passage, and I'm going to try to get the Eclipse scope up early. So book a reading if you want to go deeper in, and I will see you tomorrow. Namaste.